Some trips are planned for months, and some arrive unexpectedly. This one was the second. What started as a routine duty day from London Luton to Mallorca turned into something I never saw coming. A technical issue with our aircraft meant we couldn't continue our journey as planned. The engineers stayed with the aircraft, and for the next 20 hours, Mallorca became home. Located in the Mediterranean Sea, just off the coast of mainland Spain, Mallorca is one of Europe's most loved holiday destinations. A place where the sea seems endless, the pace feels slower, and almost everyone speaks a language I couldn't understand. Yet somehow, the island still felt familiar. The first thing that caught my attention was the airport itself. Massive. Almost like a football stadium disguised as an airport. Wide spaces, endless walkways, and thousands of travelers passing through its gates. Soon after, we were taken to our hotel, the Negresco Adults Only Hotel, a beautiful property standing quietly beside the sea. I was genuinely curious about the adults only part, but with my non existent Spanish skills, the mystery remained unsolved. What wasn't a mystery, however, was the view. The Mediterranean stretched endlessly in front of us, and for the first time that day, everything felt calm. The architecture of the hotel was stunning, clean lines, open spaces, and every corner seemed designed to let the sea become part of the building itself. As the sun disappeared, we went out for a walk along the beach. The sound of waves replaced the noise of airports and aircraft. The streets slowly came alive. Restaurants filled up. Conversations echoed through the night air. And somewhere along the way, our first officer, Roger, met up his girlfriend and mother, who happened to be in Mallorca. They joined us for dinner, good food, good conversations, and for a few hours, work felt very far away. By the time we returned to the hotel, exhaustion had finally caught up with us, and the sleep came easy, and next morning arrived with a little uncertainty. The aircraft still wasn't fully fixed, which meant there was only one thing left to do: enjoy Mallorca a little longer. So I went back to the beach, stepped into the cold water, let the waves make me up. Soon the rest of the crew joined in, a quiet morning of sun, sea, and absolutely nowhere to be. Later, we explored some nearby cliffs, standing there, looking out across the Mediterranean. It was hard not to feel small, the kind of small that reminds you how big the world really is. But eventually, every unexpected adventure comes to an end. The aircraft was ready, and it was time to leave. Before heading back, we stopped to admire some of Mallorca's beautiful architecture. The old cathedral standing proudly against the skyline, historic streets, stone buildings, and little details that seemed untouched by time. Then, just like that, our unexpected 20-hour layover was over. What began as a technical problem became a memory, a reminder that sometimes the best journeys aren't the ones you plan. They're the ones life quietly places in your path. And this was one of them. See you in the next video.